What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
I'll say one thing. We are totally dressed opposite right now. They don't know whether it's hot or it's cold, bitch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, you have sweatpants on.
I do have sweatpants on. I'm not going to lie, though.
So you don't know whether it's hot or it's cold.
I've just been enjoying my new titties, so I don't know how to act. I have never been able to wear tops like this, so I'm just getting it all out while I can, bitch.
We understand, sister.
Rain, sleet, or snow, bitch. I'm going to be in a top that only cover my nipples.
Yeah, it's been raining a lot these past few days.
Real ugly in the A. Honestly,
I'm completely over it.
You know what
and it's cold. I mean, it's not like super cold, but it's a little chilly.
You know what I'm starting to realize? I think I like to take vacations better in the wintertime. Because like summertime, I don't mind being at home or just going by the pool, chilling, whatever. Because it's warm, it don't matter. But during the wintertime and the fall is when I need to leave town. So I think I'm gonna start traveling and doing my vacations more like in the fall and the winter. Like that's what I'm gonna start doing from now on.
Yeah, because this weather is atrocious.
It's not giving what it's supposed to give.
I can deal with the cold. And I could deal with it raining, but I don't like when it's both at the same time.
You need to choose.
That's the word.
You need to choose. You know what I'm saying?
What did I say? That wasn't even a word. That's the worst.
I like your hair.
Thank you.
Your hair looks real cute. So
thanks, girl.
I think I've said this on the show before. I'm over wigs. I got my hair braided recently. I went to Kai Johnson Glam. Shout out to her because she did a wonderful job. I fuck with her. She real cool. I love people who I can go sit in their chair. We can have a good conversation, but they keep it professional. Like, she's very professional. She real cool, and she does a good job. So
yeah, my girl that did my hair, she was quick as fuck, too. And that's one thing that I was really surprised about because goddess locks take a long time.
Yes.
And that's why I haven't got them, because it actually used to be one of my favorite hairstyles, but that's why I haven't got them since like 2018, because at the time too, my hair was way longer before I cut it into a bob, and it just took 2 days to take my hair down.
Ooh, taking them
like,
out
if you have
hard.
hair that's past shoulder length,
well,
I would say
I ain't got to worry about that. I ain't got to worry about that.
If you have long hair, goddess locks gonna take a long ass time to take out of your head, or at least the way that some people do it, the method that some people use.
Yeah.
But I still, y'all know I cut my hair in a bob in like March, so it's growing back out, and it's still not like super long yet.
Right.
So I was like, well, let me go ahead and get goddess locks, and I just knew it was gonna take a long ass time. I knew I was gonna be there all day. She did my hair in 5 hours.
Shout out
5 hours. Her name, Yes I Lock, on Instagram. So, yeah.
Man,
real
so
quick
crazy.
process.
I don't care how good you are at doing hair, if you're bad, good, whatever. Every time I take my hair out, I end up cutting something that I'm not supposed to cut. Because I just don't care.
I always just cut my braids. Like, whenever I take my hair down, I always just cut them all the same length.
Yeah.
And I know how long my hair is, so I always, like, cut it like an inch shorter.
Yeah.
I mean, an inch longer.
Girl, when I take out my hair, I be so aggravated. I don't touch my hair at all. Every time I get my hair washed, I get somebody to wash it. Every time, I'm just not good with my hair.
You don't wash your own hair?
No.
Like when you take your hair down?
The last time I got my hair done, I washed my own hair. But when I went to Kai, she was like, oh, get in front of the sink. I was like, oh, I didn't know you washed hair. Like, because, I've been going to the same girl, Didi, Rich Look Hair on Instagram. I've been going to her for years. So Didi washes hair. She does all that stuff. So I'm just used to showing up to Didi chair. But I didn't know. But Kai washes hair. So that was the first time I've washed my hair in a very long time.
Yeah, because I was going to say, with braiders, normally I be washing my own hair a lot of the time. But with girls that do like sew-ins and quick weaves and stuff, oh yeah, I'm absolutely not washing my own hair. You charging me $300 and you think that I'm gonna wash my own hair before I come? Absolutely not. And if I do wash it, I still be knowing that they're gonna wash it when I get there. But I'm just real meticulous about stuff like that because I feel like that's how your hair get matted up and tangled. I had a friend, and I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody that I was cool with, and they didn't like detangle their hair after they took their braids out, and they went to go get their hair done, and the girl didn't detangle their hair first. They just started washing her hair, and so then her hair was like all matted up in like a lot of knots, and it took like hours to detangle those knots. And then some of the pieces the girl even had to cut out because it was that tangled up.
God damn.
So I'm big on, And no shade to the girls, to the stylists that do hair, but some stylists, I feel like they just don't be caring about the actual care of your natural hair.
Well, I'll say this.
And taking care of your natural hair. So I'm always make sure I do my own.
It's all
due
shade.
diligence.
It's all shade because I feel like the hair game is fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Everything fucked up right now. Because if you are doing somebody's hair, you need to wash their hair, period. Like I said, the only reason Kai didn't wash my hair because I literally had washed my hair that morning because I truly didn't know because I don't be knowing. But like I said, I love her and she has a whole little nice setup. I'm sorry if I book your services and I come and I'm showing up, you give me an address and I'm showing up at your house, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't want to go to nobody's house to get my hair done. I want to be in the salon. I'm trying to get away, have my little day to get my hair done and be pampered. I'm not trying to sit in nobody's living room while little Day-Day running in and out the house. I ain't trying to do that.
I mean, I don't know. It depends to me. I don't really care about location. As long as you have a nice home and it's clean, I don't mind going to somebody's house to get my hair done. I really don't.
Well, I'll say this.
I feel like shit. I be watching TV. I done been offered a little refreshment before.
Yeah. Now, let me not say that because I have had last time I got my hair braided, I pulled up, but she was in a nice apartment. She was by herself. Everything was set up nice. Now, she had a little setup.
Yeah, the girl who did my hair recently, the girl who did my goddess, like she do hair out of her house.
Yeah,
too.
so I'll say, let me not be mean like that, because sometimes people do have a whole setup. Even the girl that used to do my nails, she had a whole setup.
Yeah, she had a whole room, and she had she had a chair and everything.
Yeah. So like, I've showed up at people's house before, and it's like a whole setup. But I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten my hair done before, and it was like, I'm just like sitting in like a damn near like a lawn chair. She's sitting behind me, people in and out the house, which is weird because I don't know you and I don't know these people walking in and out the house. I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. If I'm coming to your house, nobody needs to be in the house.
No, I mean, I feel you. Like I said, I don't have a problem with it as long as it's a clean house and it's cool, the vibes is cool. I don't have a problem with that. Because honestly, bitch, growing up as a black girl in like black neighborhoods and stuff, everybody got their hair done out of people's house.
Yeah, of
so
course,
I feel like that's like, it's normal. But I also do feel like too right now, people be struggling. Like, you know what I mean? Booth rent and stuff be high. So.
Yeah, it is. And that's why like I feel like, damn, what was the
Because I used to get my hair braided at this lady house in Houston in 3rd Ward all the time when I was a little kid.
The girl who braided my hair before Cop, and I love her. What's her name?
Oh, Crown Essence.
Yes. Now, she had a whole setup, bitch, and it was very comfortable. I'll go over there any fucking time. Like, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, you have a whole setup, and it's comfortable. Ain't nobody walking in and out. Even the girl who did my nails, like I said, Janet did my nails. I can't think of her Instagram name right now. Pulled up, but she has a whole, extra bedroom and a whole setup. Like I said, I just want to feel like the experience, like I'm in, like, getting in a salon.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck where you do my hair. As long as you slay my shit, and long as you ain't got no kids running around.
And that's what my experience was. I guess that's why I'm so tarnished, because like I said, I paid somebody to do my hair. I didn't know I was pulling up to their house. It was kids running around me. Grown men walking in and out the house. I felt very uncomfortable.
I do feel like if you're gonna do hair out of your house or do whatever you provide, like whatever type of service you provide out of your house, I do think that it needs to be a level of professionalism there. Because I do think that you could still be professional even running your business out of your home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you know you gotta do hair, get a babysitter. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you know you gotta do hair, get a babysitter for a few hours. But to me, that's why I said I don't really care where people do my hair as long as it's a clean environment and a nice environment, because I have been to salons and people be having their kids at the salon. Having babies crying and stuff at the salon. Like, it's been a few times, And
I guess for me, it's like I said, getting your hair done is so expensive. So, like, if I'm paying a lot of money to get my hair done, I just don't want to be bothered. I really don't. Like, that's my time. I already hate getting my hair done. I hate getting my nails done. I hate getting my feet done. I hate maintenance, period. So I at least should be comfortable while I'm doing this. So let me take back what I said, because like I said, I have gotten my hair done and people, or my nails and things like that in people's houses before, and I was very comfortable, but I've also had situations where I was very fucking uncomfortable.
Right.
But my thing is, y'all be charging people $700-800 to do their hair, and you not washing their hair.
Bitch, what dumbass? I'm and I'm not trying to be mean. If you paying somebody that do hair at their house $700, $800 to do your hair, you wildin'.
Wildin'. But like I said, but people are charging.
Unless it's like a hairstyle that the person has to be very well, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know shit.
Trained
I
to
was
do.
gonna say good.
Like very.
I don't know, bitch.
Like, unless it's something that the person was, like, really specifically trained for this, and everybody can't do this particular hairstyle or whatever, and this is a person who, an expertise. So, yeah, so it's like, unless it's somebody who just has a specific niche or expertise in doing a certain type of hairstyle, I'm not paying nobody that do hair at their own house $800, $900 to do some hair.
Well, maybe I was being a little dramatic, but the cost of getting your hair done, like you said, times is hard. To get a nice, good hair braid.
Because if you that expensive, bitch, why you not in the salon?
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of people are charging, even to braid hair, it's like, if they provide the hair, it'll be about $400. Let's be honest. Like, for knotless braids, depending on the length, if you add color, you get what you want, you're going to spend about $400. Like, so with that being said, all I'm saying is, y'all need to start washing our hair again. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Wash our motherfucking hair. It's not that hard. We need to go, y'all, we losing recipes, bitch. We losing the motherfucking recipes, bitch. Wash our hair.
Sometimes I don't like when people wash my hair, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't be tripping off of that neither.
I do.
Only because sometimes I feel like they don't be getting in there the way I be getting in there.
But that's what I'm saying. But if you're licensed, you know how to. That should be feeling so good. It's like a good old massage. Like, get in there. That's one of the main reasons. I'm telling you, y'all gonna have to pull Dee from my cold, dead hands, bitch. I'm not. If I need to sew in anything, I'm going to Dee. It's not the only way I'm not going to get my hair done by Dee is just like if she cannot squeeze me in or whatever, because I can literally go there with my, I will literally freshly take off an old hairstyle and just take out my braids and I show up and she gets me all the way together. It's a whole experience. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when people get their hair done, it should be a whole experience. Y'all not giving us the experience no more, child. And with these prices that y'all charge.
Yeah, with braids, almost everybody I know that do braids, they want you to come with your hair already washed and blow dried.
Already washed and blow dried. Like I said, shout out to Kai because she does all that shit. And I didn't even know. I was like, girl, I didn't know. Because usually, you know, you got to show up with the shit already done. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got to do better, hairstylists. I'm sorry. I'm on y'all ass today. But I love my girls. So, the people that I do go to, like I said.
Yeah.
I did a Princess when she did my goddess locks. Shout out to Princess, love her down. Crown Essence did our braids before, love her down. Kai, Dee, shout out to Barb, but Barb back in Houston.
Yeah, shout out to Barb.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm real picky about my hair.
girl.
Yeah, I love me some Barb, bitch.
That is my girl.
I love Barb down. So
we always be DMing each other. Hey, girl.
Yeah, shout out to Barb. You know she gonna be watching like, that's my bitches. We love us some Barb. Okay, anyway, so that was a lot of girl talk.
I mean, it was the intro.
It was a little
intro.
And side note, since we're talking about beauty things, let me say, I got my eyebrows microbladed, and I'm never going back to anything else, first of all. Like,
I need to stop playing and get my eyebrows microbladed, because I had my eyebrows microbladed like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I can't remember. I got them done in Houston, but obviously that was a long ass time ago, so they worn off. But I need to get my eyebrows microbladed again because they just make life so much easier.
Oh, it makes it so much easier. And the girl I went to did an amazing job. I went to the same girl that Kiki went to.
She did a good job.
Damn, I can't even think of her Instagram name. I had too much wine. But I'll put it in the description for y'all because it just looks so natural.
And it makes it easy. It just makes your getting ready process easier.
Between getting my lashes done and getting my brows done, it literally takes me about 15 minutes to do my makeup, if that.
I barely even wear makeup these days.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time I don't wear makeup in weeks.
Girl, I couldn't even find my makeup bag.
I hate wearing makeup. And then even doing my makeup today, it took me like 30 minutes. 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. It didn't take long at all. It used to take me like an hour and a half to do my makeup.
Dog.
And I'm so glad I've been released
from them
shackles.
I saw a picture of myself. You know how your phone will like show you memories? I saw a picture of myself from 2 years ago, and that's not that long ago, but my makeup was just so caked on. Like, I hate wearing makeup. I really, really
No,
do.
me too. I barely wear makeup these days. That's why I feel like skincare is very imperative. Like, it's very important.
Really is. And
you have to take care of your skin so that you don't have to wear that shit every day.
I have calmed down my looks a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, my nails are still long, but they not as long as that. Like, I was getting longer and longer and longer. I don't know. I just like this length on me.
You would.
And then my lashes was getting longer and longer. Even, you know, we go to Jai. I go to Jai. What is it on? Is it Jai Lash?
Jai Lily.
Jai Lily. Jai. I think is it Jay or Jai? Because when I said...
It don't matter. That's her Instagram, JAILILLY.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's the one. But either way it goes, like, when she was doing my lashes, we were getting longer and longer and longer. I was like, you know what? Let me take it back a little bit. And she was like, girl, these look so much better. I was like, you right.
I've been getting my shit super short. Like, not super short, but way shorter than I used to get them, and, like, really wispy. I don't know. I'm just, like, very minimalistic these days when it comes to, like,
makeup,
products.
Hair, everything.
Yeah,
like,
when it comes to face products, when it comes to skincare, when it comes to lashes, all of that stuff. And you know, but I always kind of wore my nails pretty short or whatever. Because I don't like, my thing with long nails, and I think they look super cute on a lot of people, but me personally, they just will always break. So I never seen a point, because I'm like, okay, if my nail gonna break 3 days after I get it done, and then I gotta go back 3-4 times before I'm due for a refill, why get them so long?
The maintenance on long nails is hard as fuck. And that's why I said this length, it's not short, but it's not long. This is short for me. And I'm just really loving this length. I'm in my French tip era. I absolutely love it. So
you know I'm a French tip girl. French tip me down on my toes. That is all I wear. Well, I actually got white polish today.
Well, I did the funny.
I went back to funny. That's what I have on my toes right now too.
I did a funny bunny base, but I did a white tip. It's so cute.
I saw somebody tweet about that on Twitter. Yeah, that's I just got Funny Bunny on my toes, and I got Funny Bunny on my hands too.
I got Funny Bunny on the toes with a white tip. It's so cute. But anyways,
Funny Bunny is the girl.
That girl. It is that girl.
And so is Bubble Bath.
Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know we love things that are completely convenient. So that's why we love HelloFresh.com.
Yes, I love HelloFresh. With the holidays coming up and being so busy running around trying to find gifts for people, going to holiday parties and everything, who wants to have to deal with the hassle of going to the grocery store? That's why I love getting pre-portioned ingredients delivered straight to my doorstep.
Yes, it's super fresh. Everything from the farm straight to your door. Now, y'all know me, and y'all know what I'm gonna cook every time.
Some beans.
Yeah, I had that one pot Mexicali bean soup. Ooh, I did my big one with that one.
Yeah, I had that before too. It was really good.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to HelloFresh.com/PourMinds18 and use code PourMinds18 for 18 free meals plus free shipping. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is perfect for the holiday time. And also, I feel like, you know, you want to eat healthy between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do too much. So HelloFresh is going to make sure you stay on track with your healthy eating or whatever you're trying to do. So go to HelloFresh.com/PourMinds18.
That's HelloFresh.com/PourMinds18 and use code PourMinds18. America's #1 meal kit.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And I'll say, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, the hardest thing about the holidays is finding a gift that's unique for every person in my family.
Yes, and I love to give out meaningful gifts, but also gifts that are good for all budgets. And Etsy has everything that you need.
Yes, whether you're into fashion, decor, art, whatever you need, Etsy has it.
Yes, and you're shopping directly with the makers, so you're always supporting a small business.
And we love that, you know what I'm saying? So if you're new to Etsy, you're going to go to Etsy.com and use code MARY10. That's MERRY10, and you're going to get 10% off of your first purchase up to $50, okay? This is good until December 31st, so I'm telling y'all, get your shop on. It's the holidays. They have everything you need. New to Etsy, use code MARY10, that's MERRY10 at checkout for 10% off of your first purchase. That's code MARY10. Maximum value of $50. Offer ends December 31st, 2022. See terms at Etsy.com/terms. For gifts of all kinds, Etsy has it. Shop Etsy.com. So let's get into these topics. All right, let's go. Go ahead, girl.
So for the first topic, I want wanted to talk about, can you grow in compatibility with the person? I used to think that you couldn't, but now I kind of feel like you can. I wouldn't want to be honest. I prefer to be around people that I'm compatible with automatically. Nothing is wrong with if you're not automatically compatible with the person, but to me, that just makes life easier to me because it's way less work. If we already compatible, we ain't got to work that hard. I mean, we do still got to work hard. But you know what I mean? Like, but we already fuck with each other. It's already there. I do think, though, now that I'm older, you can grow in compatibility as long as you and a person have, like, similar core values.
That's what I was going to say, because I feel like a lot of times people think of being compatible with someone is that y'all are perfect in every way and it just stays how it is. I have been compatible with people, but I want to see them reach this goal, and they want to see me reach this goal. So how can we grow together, or how can we figure this out to make things work? I feel like, and that's not only with relationships, that's with friendships as well. I feel like a lot of times when we talk about things, people automatically go to, oh, this is what they're trying to do for a man or for a woman. And a lot of times we're so concerned about being a good partner. And I've said this before, y'all don't even know how to be good friends to people first. I feel like it's very important to be a person's friend, whether it's just gonna stay platonic or it's something that eventually will be romantic. We need to put value back in friendships again, like between opposite sex, same sex, whatever.
Yeah, because if you can't be friends with the person you dating, y'all are absolutely not compatible.
Right. Like if you feel like you can't stand this person, like I hate him, but I love him, this is not your person. And y'all are not gonna have any growth because y'all can't stand each other.
Right.
There's gonna be no growth there if y'all are still talking about petty things, talking about trust issues, you liking this girl picture, you know, like little stuff like that. Like if you're friends with somebody, you have a certain level of trust there. So if you trust somebody and y'all are true friends, no matter how compatible y'all are or y'all aren't, there's gonna be growth there.
Yeah.
Like I'll use us for example. Like we're friends, like we're compatible as friends, and we have grown so much in our friendship. But that's just automatically gonna happen when you're compatible with somebody. It's just inevitable.
Yeah.
That y'all grow together, because I'm not gonna be the same person I am a year from now. But a year from now, I know we're still gonna be friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just natural for us to grow if you're compatible with somebody, if that makes sense.
I mean, no, that makes sense. And I also just feel like, I don't know, like, people place so much emphasis on compatibility, but like your compatibility can change also. That's why I said too, if you have the same set of core values as a person, like y'all believe in the same things, y'all have the same morals, then compatibility is kind of relative to me, because you and a person could be compatible when y'all get married, but then a few years later, y'all might not be compatible no more, because people change all the time.
All the time.
People are constantly changing, constantly evolving. So that person that you married 5 years ago might not be that person now.
Right.
You know, but if you and this person have the same beliefs and y'all have a certain amount of love for each other, I think that you can grow in compatibility again. So I don't necessarily think for a lot of people, and I probably really shouldn't speak on this because neither one of us has been married before, but I also feel like when that's the reason why people get divorces, that's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, because I do.
Because if the love is there and y'all have the same core values, y'all can't grow in compatibility again if the love is still there. Because people are always changing. Like, that's unfair to feel like somebody is supposed to be the same person that they was when you first met them. I personally don't want to be friends with nobody. I don't want to be in a relationship with nobody, date anybody who is the same person that they was 3 years ago. If you're the exact same person, like, where's the growth?
Right, I 100%
And what's the
agree.
fun in that, too?
Because I do feel like this, because I kind of agree with you, and like I said, neither one of us obviously have ever been married, but I do feel like, damn, like y'all couldn't work through it. Like there was nothing left. Now, sometimes it does get to that point. We've all been through breakups before, I can say that. But I do feel like when there is a solid foundation of love and friendship, and you really, you see this person changing, and I'm not saying that you have to change yourself to mold them into, but I feel like there should be a level of understanding, like, why is this happening? Okay, let's get to the root of the issue. you. I don't know. And maybe that's my downfall. I am a fighter. I like, if I love somebody, like I said, whether it's a family member, a friend, sometimes relationships that I shouldn't have fought for, but I always fight for things that I want. Like, if I want you in my life, I'm going to fight for you to be there. So I just feel like it depends on the amount of effort that you're willing to put in, and also how unhappy you are. Like, I've never been in a situation where I'm like downright depressed.
Yeah.
Also, you know, like, I've never been with somebody where I'm fighting for a friendship or fighting for a relationship and it's like draining to me. Like, once you get to that point, it's a little different.
No, yeah, it is, but I don't know. Like, a lot of the time when people get divorces and stuff, that shit is weird to me anyways, because I don't understand how you can't be amicable with somebody that you was married to for 10 years, 20 years. Y'all built a family, y'all have children together. Like, I can't see myself having a child with somebody, being married to them, building a life with them, and then we're getting a divorce and I hate you so much.
I mean, but I will say, people are evil. People are mean, and people do some evil-ass shit, bro.
No, they do, but then I also just feel like people don't really be taking inventory on who they have around them before they get involved in those situations a lot of the time.
I mean, but
people do change. Don't get me wrong. People definitely change. But I always say this. I am really an advocate for anybody that would do some grimy shit to me, the signs been there.
I mean, I agree with you.
The signs be there. I've never been around nobody who done did some grimy shit, and I was like, oh my God, I just can't believe it. Like, maybe you're taken aback because you're like, damn, why would they do that to me? But when you really sit in it, you like, the signs was there. That person was giving me cues that they wasn't really the best person. But I think a lot of the time, too, people will think, oh, well, that person won't do that to me, though.
Right.
Like, yeah, they did X, Y, and Z to this person and that person, but they wouldn't do it to me, though. That's your first mistake.
Well, and I do feel like, though, I agree with you on that statement, but I also feel like, me playing devil's advocate a little bit, a lot of people really are good at hiding who they are. There's some people out here who are... No, listen, just hear me out. I have seen situations where it's like, you really think you know somebody. You really think you know somebody. And they really will blindside you, seriously. I have been in situations when I can't say me personally, but like I said, I've seen situations where I'm like, I would have never expected that would have happened. Like, sometimes people are just really good at hiding their hand. Like, some people are just really good poker players, bitch. Like, some people are just, they can live that double life. They really can.
I can agree with that, but then to a certain extent, I feel like it's way less people out there in the world like that than it is people that's gonna show you who they are. Because I feel like you have to have a certain skill set and you have to have a certain type of mind to be able to con people in that type of way. And most people are not equipped mentally like that. I really do feel that way.
I mean, that's your opinion, but you can only base it off of, you know, your life experiences and people that you're around.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm talking about my opinion.
Right. So I just feel like sometimes...
And in my opinion, most people that I have came across in life, I just don't be feeling like they equipped enough to, like, con people like that. Because most people show you who they are eventually. Because most people don't... I don't know. I just feel like most people don't be having what it takes to keep up the facade for a long time.
I mean, like I said, I feel like
that's why you have con artists, people who actually really do that shit for a living, and then you just...
Because I feel like some people, when they want to reach a goal, they will do anything to get there. They will fake whatever. They will do whatever. Like, when they are that desperate, if they want something that bad.
I feel like most people, I feel like a lot of people are like that, though. I'm not going to say most people, but I feel like a lot of people are like that. I don't really see nothing wrong with that, though.
What?
Doing what you feel like you need to do to reach a goal.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about, like, as far as, like, being fake and pretending that you're somebody you're not, and then fooling a person.
Okay.
Like, that's what I'm talking about, as far as, like, fooling a person. You know, like, pretending that you're something that you're not. I mean...
I feel like everybody done fooled people, though.
Now, now, listen, let's talk about it. Because you said a lot of people show people...
I fooled people before. You fooled people before. It doesn't make us bad. Because my thing is, people always like to place a negative connotation on things that we've all done. So are we all bad people?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying...
Or did we all have, like, moments where it was kind of like, life be life and I'm doing what I got to do to maneuver.
And that's what I'm saying. So some people have really been fooled. Like, some people have really fooled... For example, some people really fool somebody like, oh, I'm really into you, but they just trying to get money from him, or I'm really into you, but they just trying to get some pussy, or whatever the case may be. And then you get blindsided. I'm gonna use this. This is a terrible example. But in some situations, like you said, the signs be there. Mm-hmm. For example, the lady that wrote the book, Stella Got Her Groove Back.
Okay.
And remember he came out and he was gay. Did you remember?
No.
Yes. Okay, so the lady that wrote the book, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, it was a true story. She went to Jamaica, met this man. She brought him back to America. They got married. Then, like, a couple years later, it came out that he was gay. And everybody was like, oh, my God. Because when Stella got her groove back, when the movie dropped, it was, like, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
It was a good movie.
Yes, I remember... Angela Bassett going on Oprah. I remember the writer of the book going on Oprah. It was like a big fucking deal. Mm-hmm. So when he came out as gay, it was such a scandal. Like, oh my God. But then once you saw him, you was like, bitch. Nah, bitch. The signs were there. The signs were there.
And that's what I be saying, bro. That's what I be talking about, though. That's the stuff that I be talking about. I think people always, I'm not going to say always, but a lot of time people turn a blind eye to things when it's what they want.
Mm-hmm. No, I can agree with that.
And we don't know this lady. What was her name? Terry McMillan or something like that?
That was her name.
We don't know this lady, but I feel like depending on what it was that she wanted that relationship for or wanted to be in that relationship, maybe she just didn't want to be single. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because obviously Stella got her groove back. The lady was older. The man was younger. And it's a true story. So it's like maybe she just didn't want to be single or she wanted to have her some fun with a young nigga. Like, you just never know. But I feel like the signs of him being gay was probably there.
Let me tell you something.
Sometimes they don't, though. So we do have to play devil's advocate with that because you got down low niggas.
That you would never
and you would never know, yeah.
You would never guess.
Oh, so you the one doing it, ain't
When I tell you, like, I just feel like I said, some people are really good at pretending and some people aren't. So that's why I said I don't want to hold it against people. But I will say this. Loneliness is the root. Like, people say money is the root of all evil, so is fucking loneliness. Loneliness will put you in some positions that you never should have been in. It will have you fucking people you shouldn't fuck. It will have you hanging out with people you shouldn't be hanging out with. And it will have you turning an eye to the red flags. So sometimes people really don't see the signs, Drea, because they are so lonely or they're so desperate for friends or whatever the case may be.
But that's because you don't want to see it, though. Because if you're desperate for anything, then of course you're going to turn the blind eye to it.
But maybe they
might be like, oh, it's not really that big of a deal.
Or maybe they really don't see it.
So I have a question for you. Out of all the people that you've met in your life, and obviously that's a lot of people because we done met a lot of people in our lives. Yes. So out of all the people that you met in your life, you don't feel like only a handful of them were really actually good at like being manipulative and like playing mind games or hiding stuff from you and you not really knowing what's going on? I feel like most people who try to play games with me, I see right through people.
Yeah.
I see right through them. I just don't think people are that most people are that mentally equipped to really play somebody like that. Like, I feel like some people can't help but show their true intentions because one thing about a lot of people, as soon as you don't get what you want, that switch go off. And you turn into that person that you really are because you're not getting your way. Right. I feel like you have to be a very calculated person. Very smart person to still keep your cool because you still haven't got what you wanted yet.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I have never been in that situation. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a situation where I'm like, damn, you gonna do me like that? But was I surprised?
No. You never, and that's what I'm saying. You never surprised. Every time I done got done dirty, every time I done got played by a friend, by a nigga, by whoever, bitch, the signs was there. The signs was there, but I either stayed in that friendship, stayed in that relationship because it was something that I wanted. Right. So I was turning a blind eye to the signs. But if I would have walked away, I would have never gave that shit a chance to happen because the signs was there.
I saw the signs that opened up my eyes. I saw the signs. Must have been magic.
No, dead ass. I swear to God. And everybody that's around me, and everybody that's around me that I be feeling like you a good person, you a decent person. Like, I don't feel like I really got to worry about you in that way. I've been right. Now, I'm not saying fuck shit won't necessarily happen in the future or can't happen in the future because, again, people change. Right. But for the most part, I've been a good judge of character about those things. And I feel like if people really pay attention to the signs, it be there because people be showing their character. Like, you could say, you can't I know when people be trying to use me. I could feel it. I could feel it. Or I could feel like if you want to be cool with me or you want to be around me for your own personal motives or whatever the case may be. Like, the energy just be there. Or if a nigga want to fuck with me for his own intentions. Like that nigga from last year, the one that bought me that car. Yeah. You could feel it. Like, it was...
Well, it was obvious with him. Like,
but I'm just saying nothing. But you saw it. I saw it. Yeah. Lynn saw it. We all saw it. Like, the intentions wasn't genuine. You want to be around for your own personal reasons. Right. Yeah, you probably like me to a certain extent, but you got ulterior motives that we can all see. We can feel the vibes. You know, I just feel like the shit be there.
Yeah, it do for the most part. But like I said, I feel like sometimes people really do be... Sometimes
throw you a loop.
Yeah.
Meet you from left field.
They be like, hold on. Like, it's one liar here, and I thought it was me, bitch.
And maybe too, let me say this. Maybe I just haven't had that many experiences like that in my life as well because I'm already super protective about who I be around. I feel like, I don't know, you already can't really get close to me. Yeah. Not saying that only probably happens to people that... are friends with a lot of people, but I feel like the more people you friends with, the more of a likelihood.
I feel like my circle right now is just so small, but it's just like good. Like, I'm in a good space right now. I feel like the more people around, the more hectic shit gets. You know what I'm saying? So,
you gotta watch. Yeah. The more people around, the more people you gotta watch, bitch. I ain't got time.
And you know what? I'm glad that you said this because I really don't hang out with new people or make new friends, but I feel like the last person I made a friend with, I kept seeing him do weird ass shit. And me and my homegirl kept having conversations. Ooh. Bitch, you already know who I'm talking about. Me and my homegirl,
I know you're not gonna say who, but I'm just like, who?
Once I finish, you gonna know who I'm talking about. Okay. But anyways, me and my homegirl kept having conversations like, why does he do this? Why does he... You know what? I was like, well, bitch, you know what? He cool, so let's just, let's stay cool with him. Until he finally took that shit home and did some hoe-ass shit to her and did some hoe-ass shit to me. And it was just like, bro, you a fucking weirdo. And I should have known, because you know what? The signs was there. I kept seeing him do the shame.
The signs.
That opened up my eyes. I saw the motherfucking signs, bitch. And okay, sorry. But like I said, you're right.
Is everything okay?
Hell no. Because I swear to God, if I see that nigga, I swear to God, I spit on that nigga. If that nigga was on fire, I'd piss on him.
My mama say don't spit on people because they spit on Jesus.
Oh, okay. Well, bitch, I shit on him. Something, bitch. Put that little corn in his mouth.
But the wild, you can't. Do you know how many steps you gotta go through to actually shit on someone?
I'll take them.
How are you gonna even get to that point?
I'll take them,
bitch. If a nigga even look like, if a nigga or a bitch even look like they was attempting to shit on me, do you know how hard I was smack the fuck out of you?
It's very easy to shit on somebody. Say we at the club and I got a skirt on, I ain't got no panties, and I start rolling you up. I can let one out on you real quick. Bust it. Got your ass, bitch.
Yeah, and now that shit on your ass cheeks and you walking around smelling like dookie
It's my shit. I'll go home. You the one with my shit on you. I've shit on myself before. Everybody has.
You know,
I've been a baby. You shit in a diaper.
I used to be a person. You know when people be like, if you could have any superpower, what would you want it to be? I used to want it to be reading minds until I met you.
I didn't think that was going there.
Yeah.
What?
That's where it was going.
What? I have a lot of interesting things going on in there.
That's one mind I would not want to get and see. I would not want to get in there and see what's going on.
Real interesting.
Clearly, because who think about ways to shit on people?
Because sometimes people make me that fucking mad. I'm like, what can I do that would just be... That would just
But if a person don't like you, why would they let you get close enough to them to roll them up?
Because that dumbass nigga would, because he would think shit would be cool because he's such a clout chaser. He would be like, oh, we're friends again. I'd be like, yeah.
But have you ever rolled him up when y'all was friends?
No, but I'd be like, oh.
So why would he... See, that's what I'm talking about. People gotta use their brain.
No, but I'm not saying
not you, him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
if she never rolled me up before.
No, I ain't never rolled him up before, but we've like been to the club and we was like dancing, like turning up. So if I turned around and put this little dookie shooter on, he probably wouldn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't think nothing of it. That's all I'm saying. I would shit on that nigga if I saw a moral of the story. Or whatever's easiest. You know those easy pee cups that you have to use after you get a BBL to pee through your thing? I would
the funnel.
The funnel. I would do that. Piss on him. If I had a dick, I would pull it out and piss on him. Shout out to Nikki.
Why wouldn't you just? I just like to simplify things. If I was gonna do something like that, I would pee already and have it in my purse, and I just.
Oh yeah! I like that. I was getting difficult with shaking the little turd.
You gotta use your mind, bitch. Your mind.
So if you, okay, I like where you're going. I was trying to,
have it in your purse, then
a little shit bag. I like it. Bravo.
We like per usual, we always go off a topic. The answer to the first topic, yes, we both think that you can grow in compatibility.
Absolutely. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we are here to tell y'all about Dipsea.com. If you're one of those people that kind of gets off in a fantasy world, Dipsea is the perfect app for you. They have sexy stories made by women for women.
Yes, and not only sexy stories, but they also have sleep stories, wellness sessions, and they also offer written stories now, too.
Yes, so if you want to hear the sexy voices of Sharonis J. Jackson, ER Fightmaster, Luke Cook, and more, I'm telling you, this is the app for you.
Yes, so new content is also released every single week.
And that's what I love about it, because I don't like to repeat my stories too much. You know, when I'm getting freaky, I like to mix it up.
But even if you do, if you want to listen to it again, you can listen to it again and again
and again.
And again.
Okay, so what you're going to do is go to Dipsea.com and use code POORMINDS for 30 days of full access for free. So what you're going to do is go to DIPSEA.com and use code POORMINDS. That's 30 days full access for free. Don't tell me we ain't got you nothing now.
Period. Merry Christmas, Pooh.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about BetterHelp.com. Y'all know it's that time of the year. Seasonal depression is very real. It's cold outside. It's getting darker early. So a lot of these feelings just kind of muster up in you, and it gets really hard to function on a daily basis.
Right. And BetterHelp is great because you can do everything online from the comfort of your own home. They make it super easy to get matched with a therapist. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire. And if you don't like the therapist, you can always get another one.
Yes. I love the fact that you can do it from your home. So whether you want to just text them, call them, do it on FaceTime, whatever. You can literally be in your bed getting therapy.
Yes, and it's super affordable.
Yes, so what you're going to do is go to betterhelp.com/poorminds and get 10% off of your first month. That's betterhelp.com/poorminds. Get you some therapy, y'all. You won't regret it.
Yes. So for the second topic, I wanted to talk about transitioning from arm candy to being, or a +1 to being a boss.
I feel like this is crazy that we're talking about this today because I love history documentaries. So I am currently in the middle of watching a documentary about Anne Boleyn. It's the story of the woman who was about to become queen to marry King Henry. He was fucking her sister at first because she was his mistress, and he wanted to start fucking with her. He wanted to make her his mistress, but she was like, no, you got to marry me, period. I'm not finished yet. Really good story. They actually made it a movie a long time ago. It's a very famous story as well. But I feel like we need to all be on some Anne Boleyn type time, bitch. That's what you're supposed to do. I feel like, now this is not a diss to the women out there that have been married for years, that are arm candy, that are, you know, the whatever they are. But let me tell you something. I'm 33 years old, and I lived that life, you know, where I was just like, oh, let's bring the girls to the game, or you got some pretty girls that want to show up, and it's so much better to be, oh, let's make sure that Lex P and Dre Nicole are there from Poor Minds, like they some boss ass bitches, or they some boss women, whatever the case may be. It's so much better on this side. It really is. Don't get me wrong, both sides are fun, but I feel like having your own money and running your own shit, can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't nobody take shit away from me. So I feel like if you are trying to be somebody's arm candy or you want to be the girlfriend or whatever, you should always have an end goal that's outside of that man. Mm-hmm. I feel like that is something that you should do. You always supposed to make that transition.
I just feel like, yeah, be both, you know? Be a boss and have your own shit to where nobody can't take nothing away from you, and then you can still be on a nigga arm, too.
Right.
But I do think that it's harder. I do think that transitioning is hard, though.
Yeah, it's a hard
So I'm not going to act like it's not difficult, because it is. Because I feel like then, even when you get into the space of being a boss and making your own money and making moves and shit, you still going to always have people that look at you like, she just arm candy.
Yes.
Like, she don't got nothing to say.
It's been so many
She ain't really doing nothing. Or, oh, she just got there because she look a certain way.
Right.
So I feel like you definitely have people who still gonna underestimate you even when you do transition into that role.
Because I feel like a lot of times, you know, guys that I knew back in the day, even though I'm running a whole fucking company and I'm been on tour and I'm doing a lot of things, they still look at me as like the bartender from Dreams. Or, oh, man, that's my homie from back in the day. You know, we used to be outside, lit. It's like, no, I'm not that person anymore. I have grown. Like, oh, you want to come with me to this? And I'm like, no, I got shit to do. Like, I got business to handle. Like, I'm not on that type of time no more. You know what I'm saying? So
do you think that's because men don't really respect, like, money that women made? Because I think a lot of men don't. I think a lot of men, they don't care about money.
Men that make money don't care. A lot of men that make money don't care about women who make money. They don't give a fuck.
Right. So then it's like, so now that you've bossed up and you got into this position, then maybe that's why they still look at it like that. Because it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's cute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They be like that. Yeah, that's cool. They be proud of me. They're like, yeah, I'm proud of you. But like, okay, whatever. What else? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't give a fuck to be around those people anymore. Like you said, growing. Those niggas are still doing the same shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they still making money, but you're still making the same amount of money that you made 6 years ago when I knew you. I literally, every year I make more money. Every year I educate myself more. Every year I grow more.
And what Diamond said on Players Club, all money ain't good money, so how you made yours?
Exactly, period. So I feel like the growth that I've experienced, money can't buy anyways, because the knowledge that I have is priceless. So I have made that transition. I have. Because the things that I used to do and the things I used to be into, I'm not anymore. We got a company to run, bitch. We got shit to motherfucking do. I cannot go and spend X amount of money on this because I have to put it back in my business. You know what I'm saying? So the decisions that I make are totally different now. Mm-hmm. And I've made that transition, but it comes with responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I can't just get up and, well, yes, I can just get up and go, but it's not a smart decision a lot of the times because I have to be here to handle my business. So
I mean, you just also have to be, in growing too as a business person, and especially with the type of business that we're in, you just always have to be mindful too of the people that you surrounded yourself with. Right. So a lot of the people that we used to hang around, a lot of niggas that we used to talk to, I wouldn't talk to none of them niggas today.
Exactly. And there's nothing against them.
No, it is.
Oh.
It's all against them. I meant it like that. I wouldn't fuck with none of you niggas.
I'm fucking weak. I do feel like I said though, some people, what was that, a laugh? I don't know what that was. Some people, I'm not dissing them, some people don't want to work. I don't want to work either.
Me neither.
I can't wait till I can retire.
Me too.
So some women and some men are just arm candy, and they enjoy that. They enjoy, like, you know, it's exciting to them. Oh, where's my next lick gonna come from, or my next trick, or my next situation? Like, some people find excitement in that. They really do. So I'm not dissing it. If you're doing what you want to do, then do it. But like I said, I love my independence. Now,
the only perk of being arm candy to me, for real, is like, if you get married.
Yeah. I feel like, because you have that partnership. Like, I feel like...
Bitch, and you got that cushion. You got that cushion because you the wife. You got all type of shit, all type of assets.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like...
If you did your prenup right.
Right, and also if you marry somebody who has things of value, of course.
Well, that's the only way you arm candy. You ain't arm candy to no nigga who ain't got no money.
You could be arm candy to somebody.
In what rooms? When I'm talking about... Bitch, in what rooms? At what places? When I'm talking about being arm candy, I'm specifically thinking of, like, for example, me and you.
Like businessmen.
For example, me and you. It was a time in my life where I was getting invited places and going places and being around certain people because I was with a person. I was a +1 to somebody else. That's why I'm at this party. That's why I'm at this event. That's why I'm around these people. Not because of things that I did with my own off of my own merit, but because I'm attached to this person.
I'm not gonna lie.
Now we're in rooms and we get invited places and we do a lot of things because it's just Drea and Legs.
Right.
That's what I was thinking about when I said arm candy.
That I know. I mean, not being funny. That's how I met Big Papa. Like, my friend had hit me up like, hey, he's coming to town. He just wants, like, you know, some pretty girls. So blah blah blah. And I was like, okay. And that's how we met. And luckily we ended up hitting it off. And it was a cool situation. But yeah, like the woman that he met 3 years ago versus now is completely fucking different.
Yeah.
And like I said, he loves the fact that I'm running my business and stuff. But do he give a fuck? No. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. But what I'm saying is...
what we making is still pennies to his ass.
Absolutely. But I will say, it's like, for me, though, I feel good to now when we walk into places, people are like, oh, my God, Lex P, oh, my God. So it's not like I'm just... somebody small hiding behind him or this and that. So it's definitely different, but I feel like that's one thing I love about this show is the growth, and I try to say that so much. I feel like things that me and you have gone through, we trying to tell y'all so y'all ain't got to go through it. Yes, get your money, run it up, and have fun, but please, boss up, make that transition.
Yeah,
make
boss
that
up for
fucking
sure.
transition.
But being arm candy was fun, though.
Yes, it is fun, but I feel like
fun.
that's something for the young girls.
But I also think that you have to have an end goal, too. Like, I think, too, you know, if you're going to do that, then you need to be trying to learn what you can from the person. You need to be trying to get game. You need to be trying to learn what you can about business and bossing up. Like, you need to make it worth your while if you just gone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I have learned.
And that's something that I've learned as I've gotten older that I wish that I would have.
It is so much I've even learned about,
younger.
like, my next business venture that I'm getting into just from him and having conversations from him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that be the valuable shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, but also being arm candy, and I hate to say this, but like, leave that to the girls in their 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the young girls in their 20s. Like, I feel like once you hit... The early 20s, like the early 20s. Well, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it in your 30s, because I'm not ageist at all. But I feel like at my age, I'm in my mid-30s now, so I feel like, what else? At 33, I can't just be out here waiting on a nigga.
Yeah, but I feel like some people be late to the party.
That's cool.
Some people be late to the party.
You can be late to the party. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, you can be 22 and be an arm candy and just trying to figure shit out. Yeah. You can't be 33 trying to be arm candy and you don't know what the end goal is. If you're going to be arm candy at 33, you need to have an end goal. You can't just be out here on a whim, bitch. You got to figure it out.
Not you done attack 90% of the bitches in Atlanta.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying I had a plan when I moved to Atlanta. I didn't know exactly what, but I knew I wanted to get in media. I knew who I wanted to connect with.
I knew what I wanted to do, but I had no plan. I just knew what I wanted.
Right,
I knew what I saw the vision being at some point. Like, I knew I was gonna get there some kind of way, but I didn't know what route.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, we knew that we wanted to be in media. We knew we wanted to do something with YouTube. We knew we wanted to create something. We didn't know exactly what, but we started making the right connections. That's what I'm saying. Like, we didn't know how we was gonna get there, but bitch, we was gonna get there, goddammit.
Yeah.
If you was like, oh, I don't know what I wanna do. I think I wanna start a hair business, or I think I wanna start a lash business. I think I wanna do a skincare line, or I think I wanna have a clothing line, which is all very good sources of income. And that's one thing I hate that we do, saying, oh, everybody does lashes, everybody does hair. So start that motherfucking business.
Because yours might be the one that pop up.
Exactly. And it don't matter. There's no such such thing as oversaturation. I hate when people say that. There is a lane for everybody. So don't feel intimidated by that. Just have an idea of what you want to do. Don't be out here just fucking niggas and winging it and going this and going that and you just flying by the seat of your pants.
Agreed. I do feel like, though, being arm candy, that's cool, because some people really do just aspire. Some people really do just aspire to be wives.
And that's not who we talking to, though.
But I do feel like, and I will say this, at this point in my life, that's the goal. I can't believe I used to say I didn't care about getting married. I feel like,
you care now.
it's not that I care, but when you really sit down and think about it, and I think we had talked about this on an episode a while ago. Wait.
We're talking about the benefits of getting married?
Oh, yeah, like when you died, like when that nigga died or anything like that, like, and you're not his wife, who are you?
The friend? What you saying, Lassie? A loyal companion? A loyal companion?
Bitch, I'm not being no nigga loyal companion. The fuck? No, you gonna put a fucking ring on me.
That's wild.
And Lassie's always be going back home.
Always.
But like, no, absolutely not. Yes, and that's... I will say this.
The growth,
but that's probably one of the only reasons why I care now. Just because I'm older and I know more and I'm smarter.
What it is for me, I feel
like when it comes to, why would I do the same thing with a nigga being his girlfriend or common law wife when for like 10 years, 20 years, however long, and then God forbid something happened to that nigga and I done spent all this time with him and I don't get nothing?
Yeah.
Me and my kids don't get nothing.
It's crazy.
Maybe my kids will get something, but you know what I mean? But like, no.
And you better hope he don't got no other kids that pop up.
Right.
Because they're going to have to split everything.
Right. And then we don't share no assets or nothing. Because let's be real, it's a lot of women who been with niggas for like 20 years, whatever, and they name's not on deeds to the houses and stuff.
Let me tell you how fucked up. But
so then if that nigga, he might been paying the bills the whole time, but if he dies,
it don't matter.
You have no rights to that house.
You don't have no fucking... Let me tell you something. If that person that passes away doesn't have a will... It don't matter. That shit is gonna go to the state.
And guess what? As a wife, that's the type of shit you make sure is in place.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I agree with you because I felt like I'll say this. I don't care for marriage as far as if I'm single. Like if I'm single, whatever. But if I'm with somebody at this age, we got to be working towards something. We got to be working towards something.
And then my views on marriage have changed too, as far as like, I look at marriage as a business.
You've always said that though.
Yeah, but I really look at it as a business now, for real. Like it's a business. To me, it's no different from like me and you.
Well, let's get married.
That is legal now.
You want to marry me?
Who proposing to who?
You proposing to me, of course.
Nah.
Let's be walking down the steps in my dress.
Are you gonna wear a tuxedo?
I would. I swag that bitch out. You know what I realized? So, shout out to my friend Liz. She told me I'm a BDB now. She said the way I was sitting in the chair with my bucket hat, she was like, I'm trying to think what that means. Like. She said I was giving
giving WPB.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to. That's a swag I'm about to be on. I'm about to start fucking these hoes, bro. Okay.
You don't even like girls.
I know, I tried it. It sounded good, though.
It did if you like girls.
I wish I did.
Why?
Because I'm tired of these niggas.
No, you don't.
I don't know.
Because women be stressful. That's why I can't.
Everybody be stressful.
But women be real stressful.
Okay, so let's move on. Transition from arm candy to a boss. I'm for it. 10 out of 10. Make that transition. Always have a backup plan. Be smart.
Facts.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P, and I have a very special announcement to make. Now, as you know, we're moving into a whole new studio. We about to have all new everything. So, we wanted to hear from y'all. So, if you have something you want to get off your chest, something that's bothering you, whatever you want to say, you have suggestions, anything, we are having a segment that we're adding to the show. So, what you're going to do is you're going to call a number and leave us a voicemail. Now, y'all know I don't like when y'all get long-winded and shit. Don't be calling, leaving no 10-minute voicemail or nothing like that. So call, leave us a voicemail. Like I said, if you want to get something off your chest, you have a suggestion for the show. And honestly, y'all can start leaving voicemails right now because I'm trying to figure out what I want to name the segment. You know, me and Dre have been brainstorming a little bit. So call this number, 678-827-1826. That's 678-827-1826. 1826. And if you leave a good voicemail, you're going to be featured on Poor Minds. So let us know what we should name the segment. If y'all have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. Talk to y'all soon. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about GoodDayScents.com.
Yes, I love me a good candle. And Good Day Scents candle smells so good. And they're soy-based candles.
My fave. So there's nothing better than getting your house super clean, mopping, sweeping, all that good stuff, and lighting a candle. And let me tell you, my favorite scent is Black Love. I like to manifest that in the air because that's what I want.
Yeah.
And so
it's vanilla. I feel like you can never go wrong with the vanilla candle.
I mean, it's fall time. That's the kind of scents we need. So also you can use code POUR, that's POUR, and get 25% off of your order. Yes. So go to GoodDayScents.com and get your candle and use our discount code and have your house smelling good. So now we gon' get into
the bed.
Ow.
The bed.
Bow.
The bed. Bow. Bow.
Bow. Bow. Bow. Okay, You like these pretty little titties?
They cute. They cute.
Fucking with me.
They cute.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about dating a man with ED. So we talked about things that cause ED in the past. So now we're gonna talk about, would you actually date a person who suffers from erectile dysfunction?
Nope.
You wouldn't?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's fair. I'm not. Damn, bitch.
Absolutely.
I'm just.
Absolutely not. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's one of the best things about being in a relationship is fucking. And you mean you can't fuck whenever we need to fuck? Like, no, I'm not doing it. Now, when we get old, now, if this is my man and then we've been together and then now we're older, and obviously that's something that comes with age for a lot of men.
Right.
If you get older and then that's something that comes with it and you're my husband, then we could try some different shit. But like, at my age right now, being with a man who openly tells me, or I can openly see that you have that problem, like, no, I don't feel like it's no room for a relationship.
So this is, and I agree with you 100%, because I feel like at this age, if you have ED, it's because it's something that you're putting in your own system that's causing that. So we talked about alcohol,
promethazine.
Yes, promethazine, tobacco. Tobacco causes it. So I feel like if it's something that you need to give up in order to make your dick stand up, nigga, give that shit up, because I'm trying to fuck. So if you can't give that up, then we need to break up.
And as a woman, when you hit 30, you really be like in your sexual prime. So you be wanting to have sex all the time. I cannot be with no nigga who got to take a blue chew.
You're a sick bitch.
Now, I do think you niggas, shout out to Blue Chew, because they helping a lot of you niggas out.
But
I don't want to be with that nigga that gotta take one.
Now, the other things that we talked about, a lot of things can cause ED, though. It can be like a blood disease, heart disease, something going on with your prostate, like low testosterone. It's a lot of different things. So if it's something medical, I feel like, well, let's get to the bottom of it and how can we fix it? I'm not going to leave you if it's something that you can't control. I'm not going to lie. If it's something with your health, and it can be like, we gotta go to the doctor, I'll see it through with you for that. But if it's something because you wanna sit lean, you popping perks, you smoking hookah, you keep drinking Hennessy and you can't get your dick up, like, I'm not fucking with that. Like, you need to get your life in order. Like we said last week, I don't fuck with addictive behaviors. I don't like that.
I just need a good balance. Like, I don't need a nigga who be too horny all the time, but I also don't want a nigga that
can't get horny. Yeah, it's a good balance, because I feel like as women, we know things that make our coochie dry. So if we have one night where, God forbid, we have one night when our coochie dry, bitch. A nigga gon', oh my God.
That pussy was wet.
Oh, whack ass pussy. This why I'm cheating. He finna hit up his ex right now. A nigga can have an off night and it's cool. Yo coochie dry one time, he already back at his baby mama house, bitch. It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the crazy thing about niggas, though, when it comes to the conversation of having dry pussy and wet pussy, if a bitch pussy is not wet, it's your fault.
Facts.
It's your fault.
I seen a tweet the other day about,
it's your duty to please that booty.
Come on with it. A word, bitch. But, you know, women, our region down there, it works when we're aroused.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, men just be hard when they wake up. Like, you know?
Facts.
So it's a lot different. That's all I'm saying.
You wake up, big B on your booty, you be like, what the fuck going on?
I'm like, good, hello. I be happy, bitch. Oh, shit. Let me get through this. Okay, so dating a man with ED. If he can control it and why it's happening, and you're not trying to fix it, we're done. But if it's something you can't control and we have to get to the medical reasons, I'll work.
So what,
I'll work
did you look up a medical reason why?
Yeah.
What was it?
We talked about it. It's a lot of different ones. We talked about this on the past episode.
Okay,
Heart disease, blood vessels, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes. But things that you kind of can control is like obesity, tobacco use, perks, drink, all that shit. We know how it is fucking a nigga on drink, bitch. We from Houston. We done had them little, I'm so high even when I'm coming down. Oh.
It don't come down, it stay down.
So let us know how y'all feel about dating a man with ED, okay?
Yes.
So now
it's time to get into the about.
Ow.
The about.
Bow.
The about. Bow. 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 Bow.
Okay, so I was supposed to look this up beforehand, but I didn't. So my bop of the week is by Destin Conrad. It's called It's Yours. And this guy, he used to go viral on like Vine when Vine was a thing. And I can't remember the Vine that he went viral on, but he was like a little boy and he was so funny, but now he's like a grown man. And this is what I love about creating content. I love when people can really spread their wings and find what they're good at. Because back in the day, you would have never guessed that this boy could sing and he's an amazing, like he can make amazing music. And I feel like that's what I love about the freedom of being a creative. Like you can really find things that you're good at that you would never know. So Destin Conrad has a song called It's Yours, and it's very like giving, you know, when you leave the club and you trying to just pull up on a nigga real quick and just be like, it's yours, like, what's up? So it gives those type of like late night, leave the club. This is the song you put on after the club when you trying to go get you some. So yeah, Destin Conrad, It's Yours. His EP is very good. I fuck with it. I'm liking it. I'm rocking with it. And can I do a bop of the week, honorary bop of the week? Santana just dropped a song called Ba-Da, Ba, Ba. I love it.
I like that song
I
too.
love Santana. Saucy Santana, please come on the show. He knows how to make fun club songs.
He do fun music.
He knows how to make fun music, and I feel like he is really good. Now, I will say, I don't know who gonna see this or who gonna watch this. There's these two guys on TikTok. They sit in their car and they freestyle. So did you ever see that TikTok that went viral and it was like, ooh, I'm trying to handle that ass. Hey,
Oh yeah, everybody was doing a little dance.
Yeah, so they always make little TikTok jingles and they're so good. They're giving me yin yang twin vibes. I really want somebody to sign those two boys. I really do. I wish I knew their names. But I don't. Maybe I'll find it while you're talking about your bop of the week.
Okay.
But yes, I really want somebody to sign them. I feel like they could really make some good, fun music. Like, we need to get back to shaking ass in the club.
Yeah.
I'm tired of wetting up the block, spotting all my ops. I'm not trying to do that in the club no more. I'm trying to shake some ass.
Not Miss O Block herself.
Miss O Block is retired. I left the block. I'm ready to twerk again.
I am weak.
So, I'm gonna find them while you do yours.
So y'all, I don't know if you had this. I can't remember if you had this song as your bop of the week before. I can't remember, but I like that song "Spread Thin" by Mariah the Scientist.
Okay, I didn't make this my bop.
You haven't had that as your bop before? Okay. Because I feel like you had one of her songs as your bop before, but I just couldn't
because I like her. I
remember what song it was. But yeah, I really like that song. And then I also really like the song with her and Dez. The Stone Cold song.
Well. I told you he was calling from Lego, said he missed me.
Yeah, so I really like those two songs. So like now I feel like I need to start probably like trying to listen to her music.
Oh, Mariah the Scientist is actually Like, a lot of people try to get on her because they feel like she's not, like, a powerhouse vocalist, but she makes good music. I feel like she kind of gives Jhené Aiko vibes.
I knew you was about to disrespect that lady like that and say that. I knew you was going to say that.
How am I disrespecting?
You always say this.
She makes good music. It's not for me specifically, but I like a few of her songs.
You always be like, oh, my pussy's good. How do you do it?
It feels so good. When you touch my booty hole, fuck nigga. I'ma give it to you, fuck nigga. I'ma make you feel good, fuck nigga. That's how she be. That's how I love her. No, I mean, I feel it though. She got a vibe about her. But this is the thing. I like people who make music true to themselves.
Yeah.
Jhené Aiko don't follow nobody trends.
She do her own thing. But that's why I feel like she has her own lane.
Yeah, she does. Okay, so these are the boys I'm talking about real quick. So his TikTok is k.comedy_. So they always be sitting in the car making the music. So this is their song. Remember? I don't know if y'all. Now, I feel like they make really cute music. I feel like if they really got in the studio with some good producers, they could make some fire songs. So if anybody is watching this that's a producer or somebody that's
sign them
boys so we can have fun in the club. Santana is making fun music for the girls and the boys. So let them make the music. Like, come on, we trying to have fun again. I'm tired of talking about the killing and the shooting and all this stuff. We over it, period.
So now we gonna get into the item of the week.
Yay!
Because we told y'all last week we're gonna start back doing item of the week again. And we also will have the opportunity to where, if you have a business or you have any item that you would like for us to try, you can get it sponsored during our item of the week segment.
But it gotta be good. Don't be sending us no like.
And then we'll also have it on display in the new studio behind us, like during the episode. So yeah. So y'all know I'm like a smells girl. Like I am such a fragrance girl. Like I hate the fact that I'm like getting to the point where I feel like I'm one of them girls that be like OD. Like I'm always.
But you put me on that perfume. I've worn the same perfume for 4 years.
Cassiopeia.
Yes, and now I wear that.
Cassiopeia by what's her name? Teresa Tetrazzini or something like that.
Chicken Tetrazzini.
Let me look it up real quick because I don't want to butcher. I always have
Tetrazzini is spaghetti. Do y'all remember the episode of one that like, you made her chicken Tetrazzini?
It's not chicken Tetrazzini.
Okay.
Cassiopeia.
I think
there you go. Tiziana,
Tetrazzini.
Yeah.
That's what you said. You said chicken Tetrazzini.
I did not say that,
First of all, before we move on to your item of the week, you really hurt my feelings yesterday.
Tiziana Terenzi.
Tetrazzini.
And that sound bad because we ain't even pronouncing this shit right and we be wearing this shit. And I got like 2 of her perfumes.
But wait,
now.
can I tell how you hurt my feelings yesterday?
How did I hurt your feelings?
Well, when you were on the phone and you were talking about like eating healthy and all the stuff you've been doing, you were like, yeah, I had a salad today and blah, blah, and I was like, it's the chicken salad. And you didn't laugh.
Like I just did just now?
It's the chicken salad.
Friend, that's not funny to me.
You don't think chicken salad is funny?
Not no more.
Y'all better come get you one of these.
Not no more because I feel like people have worn it out. But I never really thought it was that funny to begin with. I think it was like one of those things where I be confused. And again, where TikTok is its own world because I never understood.
You don't speak TikTok.
I don't.
I speak fluent TikTok.
I do not speak TikTokanese.
I speak fluent TikTok, so it was like, the reason it was funny because she was dead serious and she was into it.
Because that salad was good as fuck. I be like that when I'm hungry too.
Okay, back to the item. I'm sorry.
That shit was good. So it looked good.
Drea didn't like it's the chicken salad.
It's not that I didn't like it, but like I said, it's just so, like, it's been everywhere. So I can't laugh anymore because I've already laughed like 3 times. But then I also didn't never really see why.
Okay, but what about the snapping turtle?
I don't know what that is.
This ain't never gonna work.
What is it? Snapping
turtle?
No.
Oh, it's a snapping turtle. You didn't see the ladies? Okay. All right, go ahead. My bad.
So yeah, y'all. So like, I love perfumes. Like, I have like a pretty extensive collection at this point. They just keep growing because I stay buying some new shit like every few weeks. So I Okay, this is my item of the week. It's called Hypnotizing Fire, and it's by The Harmonies. Now, I will say this, y'all, because I'm going to start putting y'all up on my fragrances that I like to wear, but don't say nothing to me because I know that some of them going to be, don't be looking crazy when you go to the store and see how much it costs.
Okay.
Smell it. Spray it.
Well, I have something on.
Oh. You ain't spraying enough if you don't smell it.
Oh, it smells good. What now? Can you talk about the notes? Do you have the notes?
And I don't.
Oh, okay.
But I can look them up.
That ain't no problem.
That's a good idea.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you're talking about, that ain't no problem.
Yeah, but that's a really good idea, actually, to start talking about the
I know
notes.
me, I like, is it patchouli?
Patchouli. I like a lot of
vanilla.
And I like a lot of oud scents. I like a lot of oud scents.
I love a nigga and some oud, baby.
Yeah, I love a oud. I said a oud. Oud scents.
Oud. Okay.
Yeah, I cannot spell today. Excuse me. Okay. Do it say the notes? You see it? Oh, pimento.
Ain't that cheese?
Madagascan vanilla.
Ain't pimento? Oh, that's pimento.
No, pimento is cheese.
Oh. Warm, spicy, vanilla. Okay.
Balsamic.
That's
Patchouli, like
the
you
one
said.
I like.
Rose, amber, woody, sweet, fresh, and earthy.
Okay,
But those aren't the notes, friend. It's pimento, Bulgarian rose, Madagascar vanilla, Indonesian patchouli leaf, and opoponics.
So you kind of like the musky vanilla scents.
I don't really know if I'm a vanilla girl because I don't really like sweet stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying, a musk vanilla. Like, they putting, because
I am more of a woody oud type of girl. Like, I like masculine scents to a certain extent, too. I love woody stuff, and I love anything that smells masculine. Like, Tom Ford has, tobacco vanille or something like that. And I actually really like that scent, especially as a scent to mix with other scents. So, yeah, But, yes, y'all, this is my item of the week. It smells amazing. I feel like all of the perfumes I'm going to tell y'all about is the type of shit that when you walk into the room, people going to be like, bitch, what the fuck is that? What do you got on? Because I ain't never smelled nobody that smell like you. So, period.
Period. Okay. I like it. How much it costs?
Yeah.
How much it costs?
It's like $300, $350.
I feel like that's their average price range of a good, perfume. So
yeah, I don't know. I feel like you could find some nice stuff though that's within like the $100 range, $150 range.
Yeah, it's $320 for a 1.7 ounce at Neiman Marcus. Okay. All right.
What? I thought you almost answered that. I was going to say, first of all, who is this?
No, I declined it. All right, so now we are going to get into our favorite segment of the week, the Pour Your Heart Out segment. If you want your question answered on the show, email us at askpourminds@gmail.com. If you're a Patreon member, make sure that you put that you're a Patreon member in the subject, and you'll get to skip the line. Now, also, y'all know you can leave voicemails on the show now. Dad, what's the number for the voicemail again? You can leave the voicemail on the show. Now, this is not to ask questions. This is just to, say how you feel about us. Give us a little 1, 2, whatever you want to say. So, leave a voicemail.
But you don't want them to be able to leave questions too?
No, questions is for pour your heart out. This is for, just to express. Get up, whatever is grinding your gears. We haven't named the segment yet, okay? So the number is 678-827-1826, okay? 678-827-1826. Do not ask questions, y'all. This is just to get something off your chest, what grinds your gears, what you love about Pour Minds, anything. This is not a question line, just spill your heart out. But leave it under a minute, okay? Don't be getting long-winded, okay? All right, so.
Okay. So, question number 1. Hey, girlies, I started watching y'all in 2001, and I've been hooked ever since.
It says 2021, because 2001? Okay.
I was very much 10, not doing no podcast, but yes. I started watching y'all in 2021, and I've been hooked ever since. I love y'all so much. I went to the Chicago live show, and y'all turned us up. I can't wait for the next one. Okay, so I'm 23, and I've been fucking the same nigga for some months now. We fuck with each other heavily. He takes me on dates, buys me shit, sends me money, and fucks me really well. I'm not complaining at all, but things are starting to get boring in the bedroom, and we do the same stuff. I love having sex. I like trying new shit in the bedroom. Like, y'all put me on to a lot of new freaky shit. Shout out to the Patreon, laughing my ass off. But he doesn't like trying new things at all. Like, I tried buying him a vibrating toy to put around his balls, and he said, fuck no. He says he's pleased enough with me fucking him and sucking his dick. Now, I do suck a mean dick, but I want to continue to explore his body so I could please him even more. This is not a deal breaker because he is a BDB and I fucks with him. But how can I get him to be more open in the bedroom, or should I just stop trying because he says I please him enough? I feel like if it's something that's important to you, like if you're a person who you have to always be trying new things in the bedroom, then you need to be with a partner that's okay with it. Because I personally like toys and stuff, and I like the little toy that you put around the dick. You know, I like stuff like that. I got one. So, why are you?
Because, I mean,
blinking your eyes. You like to try toys and stuff in the bedroom, too.
Every now and then, but I told you, I like vanilla sex. Mm-hmm. I'm more about the passion and the talking to each other. I don't need all that extra shit, but some people do. So I feel like, if you've had conversations with him and he's just not, some people are really just okay with just, regular sex.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like if you're a person who you need that constant stimulation and you need to always be trying new things and stuff, then this is just not the person for you. I wouldn't keep trying to press the issue. I would either be like, okay, cool, he just not into that stuff, or I would stop talking to him. You said it's not a deal breaker.
Yeah, it's not a deal breaker.
So I just feel like, I would stop trying to press the issue because I do feel like then you can make him a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, because I feel like imagine if a man was asking you, can I put it in your booty hole? Can I put it in your booty hole? You already told him no once and you keep fucking asking. So I feel like if you already done tried different things and he not with it, this kind of gets a little in an area to where you can be kind of like overbearing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if it's not a deal breaker, girl, just enjoy y'all sex.
But I do feel like I don't know. I feel like people should be open-minded to things, though. Like, nobody's saying you got to use a toy every time you have sex. But if you with a partner who like trying new things, why?
It's all about compromise.
That's all I was about to say. Why you can't compromise and try it every once in a while?
So maybe have a conversation with him about that. Can we compromise? Don't necessarily get into like, okay, well, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try that. Just be like, can we compromise? Like, sometimes I want to use this toy. Whatever toys that you really, really like, ask him if y'all can, go back and forth with it.
And let him know, it doesn't have to be an all-the-time thing, but you would like to explore different stuff in the bedroom sometimes.
That's a good idea. All right, question number 2. Hi, Lex and Drea. I started watching in 2020, and I had an amazing time at the Chicago show. I have a question as I'm entering a new phase in life. I'm finished with school, and I start my first corporate job in the next month. This will be my very first time managing this amount of money, and I was curious if you all had any financial advice for a 22-year-old. I want to be as responsible as possible when growing my money. Thank you. An aspiring, financially literate poor girl. Well, for me, I will say this. I write everything down as far as how much money I have coming in and how much I have to pay as far as like bills, food, extracurricular activities, budgeting. You have to budget. And that's how you help like save. Oh, and then you have, I have X amount of money this month. I can invest this into something, small, tiny investments, whatever you want to do. Budgeting and writing everything down has definitely, like, completely changed the way I look at money, the way I use my money. Like, if something happened, God forbid, and we can't record for a year, like, I would be straight. Because the way I just have budgeted myself. And also, do not try to live outside your means as well. Like, a lot of people think, as soon as I start making more money, I need to go get me a brand new car. I need to go get the penthouse high rise. No. keep your living costs and your bills down as low as possible, and that's how you find yourself being better in the long run. That's what has worked for me so far.
I feel like I had tweeted about this like a few weeks ago or maybe last week, and I was just kind of saying, like, saving your money don't make you rich.
No, it don't.
So, and it'll never make you rich. So that's probably the best advice that I could give is, like, you definitely want to put money aside, but you want to have a purpose for it.
Right.
Like, you want to stack up some bread, yeah, but you want to have a purpose for it. You don't ever just want your money sitting there. And I'm also a big advocate on, which I probably shouldn't even say this on the show because they not sponsoring us.
But before you say that, but Trap told us that the more your money sits, it's losing value every day.
Right.
You know?
So I'm really big on trying to make your money work for you. You shouldn't just be having it sitting there. So I think that that's a really good tip that I could give you that at 22. I didn't know because everybody around me was always telling me save, save, save.
Right.
You definitely want to have some money saved up, but you want to use that money for something. You don't want to just have it sitting there. And so, yeah, I'm going to still tell y'all about this app, even though they not sponsoring this. I'm saying this so that they can sponsor us one day. So, it's this app called Acorns that I use, and I love, and I love this app, y'all. I've been using it for a while now, and you will just be surprised how much money that you will save up and you don't even realize it, because basically what the app does is you could set aside a certain amount of money every week that you want them to automatically take out of your bank account. So that could be whatever works for your budget, whether it's $5 all the way up to, I think, like $500, however much, or even more than that, whatever is in your budget, you could put aside to where they take that out automatically every week. But then also every time you spend money, anytime you use your debit card, the app automatically rounds up and invests the change into a savings account for you. So say you go to the store and you get a pack of gum and the gum is like $2.50. The app is going to automatically invest that other 50 cents into a savings account for you. And it's a whole separate account that you don't take the money out unless you're ready to take it out. And personally, I don't really look at my account all the time like that, so I really be forgetting about the money. And before you know it, it'll be like 2 years, 3 years, and you done saved like 15 bands, 20 bands, and you don't even know because it's money that you're not even thinking about.
Right.
So I think that that's a good app, and I think that a lot of y'all, all of y'all that watch this show should definitely sign up for that app, because y'all gonna save a lot of money and not even be thinking about it. And yeah, I'm gonna put the link too in the description box so that y'all can click on there and join the app.
Yes. I love that. You know, whatchamacallit used to do that.
The best type of money.
Bank of America used to do that.
The best thing is when you got money stashed and you don't even be thinking about it and you don't even know about it. Like, I be having so much money in different places that I be forgetting I even have because I just let it come out of my account and I don't think about it.
I have
and if it's out of sight, it's out of mind.
Right. I have like X amount of money. Like, I put myself on a budget because I'm not going to lie. Like, when we first started having, I was going wild. I'm not going to lie, for a little bit. But like now, like, I just have my, okay, this is your limit for the month. For everything, no matter what you're trying to do, like, this is your limit. So it's like, whatever is left, I always just, like, you know, put it in my savings. Like I said, I invest little stuff here and there, you know. I've been trying to get into the little investing shit. So it's like, it just be little stuff. Like, I just never just go over. So don't go over with your spending habits.
Yes, don't go over with your spending habits. I definitely have always been a person that like to live within my means. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a budgeter. If I want something, I'm gonna go buy it. My philosophy in life has just always been, go get some more money. Like, I need to make some more. I'm gonna just make some more money because I ain't never gonna run out of money. That's the type of mentality I have. But that's why that's something that works for me, because I do like to save money on my own, but I love the fact that this money just come out of my account and I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it every week. And so I think that that's really good for people too who are not super great at budgeting.
That you're concerned about that at 22, because baby, I wasn't worried about shit.
Me neither. Me either.
All right, you ready to wrap this shit up? Anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so look, next time y'all tune in, it's going to be a Christmas gift for y'all, okay? So y'all make sure y'all tune in next week, period. You ready? You want me to snap? Pretty Ricky. Hey, pretty Ricky. You ready?
It's 5 in the morning.
And I'm up having a phone sex with you.
So horny. So horny.
And now I'm on a hotline.
Over here, lusting for you.
So horny. So horny.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about bubbles in the tub. Let's talk about making love. Let's talk about you on top. Or me going down. Let's have a little phone sex, baby. On the hotline. On the hotline.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
I thought you knew it.
That still ain't up, but I had to call you because I'm home alone listening for you. I'm in my room, nothing but a towel on. Take them granny panties off, put a thong on.
Yeah.
I love it when I hear you moan. You got that sexy tone that makes the dick long.
Ooh.
You
I'm sorry, but you be hitting that shit, bitch. You sound just like
You
Baby
the kind of
Blue.
girl that's sexy in them boy shorts. I'm the kind of nigga make you ride it like a Porsche. Yeah, I met you on MySpace. Now I'm about to fly you out to my place in the morning.
What's how it go? How it go again? What's the hook? Oh, we done.
What?
No, we hit that shit. That was good, bitch. Cause you did that, Baby Blue.
Period.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like I said, we got a surprise for y'all next week.
It ain't nothing but a number.
Once we learn how to
We're gonna
harmonize.
have a whole Pretty Ricky concert one day because
All right, we know.
that was my shit.
Once we learn how to harmonize, it's over for you bitches. We'll see y'all next week.
It's
Bye,
getting
y'all.
scary for you hoes. Every time we pop out, it's getting scary for you.
You know that's my song.